Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Catfish Hunter. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Griffey collects, fires to first, with no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
And the righty deals. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Machado throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
0-1. 4-1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Now he launches a throw over his head. One down, base is empty. Out towards left center. Damon pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Prince Fielder. That's through there for a strike. Fielder in his 13th season, 25 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And he grounds one back up the middle in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Saw a couple of errors lead to a run. Back here at the friendly confines. And pitching in this game, Don Sutton. What do you have on him, Chris?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now into the game, Parker Meadows. He'll be patrolling center field. Here's a big power threat. Mike Trout. The line to kick the pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blow leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. Put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air in it.
And that's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Up the middle, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Johnny Damon. side, and it's just foul. That was close. Ground ball right side, could be two. Goes to second for one. Out in the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and a middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr., and that should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-1, and that's a double. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. There's a swing and a drive. Green going back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. The 2 runs for him in the second inning, set to go. And stepping in is the Nolan Ryan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The wind of the pitch. He was late there. Strike one. Ryan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a single. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There's one away.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Javi Baez digs in right side. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. And a pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers 1. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Chipper Jones. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a base hit right there.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the Cubs catcher, Ken Griffey Jr. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throws to second. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ripped to third and caught. Well, not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. So first and second with 2 outs. And now David Justice. Now both runners break early. To third, tag, got him. And that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left. John Smoltz taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. Breaks a ton.
As he turns on the rubber here with that good live arm delivers. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Smoltz, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a miss. On to first. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Here's Riley Green. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swings through that.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base.
And that one gets away at the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. And now here is Joe Morgan. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Smoltz. He's kind of a prototypical bull. And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around from second is the tying run. It's 2-2. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Oh, he throws it away. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, David Justice. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Ryan Howard, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Johnny Damon, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. smoked to right, but he's got it.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Doubled in his first AB. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run! And they take the lead. It's 5-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113.
That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And into second with one away. That's a double.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now Machado up here. He's 0 for 1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. Second home run of the inning for them, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3. Jack Flaherty into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now Chipper Jones. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the lineup flips over. And next for the Cubs, Mike Trout. Double steal. On the line, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Now the number 2 hitter, David Justice. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now with 2 runners at third, this is going to be a double play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're back on to the 4th. Now here's the Tigers. A new arm into the game, the righty, Pablo Lopez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Up next,
and at first, and next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. And a foul ball. Meadows, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Not in time. He's safe.
We're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error, and now a pass ball.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch. Here's Gio Urshela, and he's already singled in this game. That's towards center. Trout settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 7-4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Foul ball. Ground ball right side, and there's a hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Tigers trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. And that one gets past the catcher. And that's going to cost them. He scores on the pass ball.
Kind of obvious to say, Boog, but when you've got a runner on third, you've got to catch the baseball behind the dish. I don't know if he was crossed up a bit on that one or what, but that's just a gift run right there.
In the air to left center. And that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 7. Back here at the friendly confines, John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan Howard. The wind to the pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Damon. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swings here and blasts one left field, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 10-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that.
That's a laser base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now at the plate, takes it in for the out.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Wow.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 14-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit.
Joey Wentz on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Ryan Howard. And a foul ball. And it goes just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Johnny Damon, 1 for 3. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to the top of the 5th we go. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man. Zach Wheeler will take over here.
Compared to some.
Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
This is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Got it by him for the K. Orlando Cepeda up now for the Tigers. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Machado snags it, and there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Rip to third. Machado throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Dives and makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Bangs off the wall. Throw cut off to second. Not in time, it's a double. And his hot hitting continues.
Well, they kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Now the Cubs catcher, Ken Griffey Jr. Well struck right field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. 1 run is in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead.
gets the job done as he brings home a pair.
Miguel Diaz gets the ball from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And that's a two-out double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case...
That one ripped right center field. Bangs off the wall. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Johnny Damon. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 21-5.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for.
Pitching change here, Jason Foley.
Now, I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. Dives, bites off his glove, base hit. So Jose Ramirez now gets a chance with 2 balls. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado.
And it may be a long shot, but a trip.
Now both runners break early. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Number 48.
Hooks the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Back foot slider struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through him for the K. Gassed it right by him. Gio Urshela to the plate. Just missed. And he blows that one by him at 100. 2 outs, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Howard makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, now the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Foley back to work. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Meadows going back, pulls it in on the warning track. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Chipper Jones.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out.
High in the air, out to right.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run across.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Not in time. He's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good.
Andrew Chafin enters the game.
Number 7.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ryan Howard. That one laced to center and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So up now for Chicago, Johnny Damon. He's already homered here in this one. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. 1 run is in. Relay to third, and he's got no chance. He's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Left field, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Long throw for the 3rd out. Back here. New pitcher on here, Roy Oswalt.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't. Doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game, so we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Oswalt, in his 13th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. He swings and fouls 1 off. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Oswalt, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. In the air, out towards left center. Trout is there. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's even up. Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettit, Barry Zito.
Ground ball up the middle. Tatis to first. And that is the inning. And we're back. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And here it comes. There's that one. Deep left field. And forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 28-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on.
Kenta Maeda gets the ball now. Chipper Jones will hit next. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me,
And now maybe extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
I mean, come on, have a game. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners on the move. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at the friendly confines. For the top of the eighth, here's the second baseman. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Craig Kimbrell.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs it out.
Pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. A little out front there as he swings through it. Gets to it onto first. Out in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Next is the Tigers DH, Orlando Cepeda. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
2-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 28-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike three. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Prince Fielder, 0-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And that's a 2-bagger. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. Fastball for a strike. And that one sliced foul. Right side. Justice sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, David Justice. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He hammers one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 29-6.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch.
And now it's going to be Ryan Howard. That smash towards center. And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's a foul ball.
One down, base is empty. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out. Now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around third. The relay. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. That ends. And will. New pitcher on now, Raleigh Fingers.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 36, Raleigh Fingers.
And the pitch. That's in there. And that's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Baez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Justice settles under it. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expect.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thanks for joining us here today.